Hey everyone, Nate the Great here. Welcome back to the channel. I've been putting this off for a while, but it's become such an issue that I feel like I need to address it. This isn't the usual content that you're used to seeing here, but I believe it's important to be transparent with you all about something that's been going on behind the scenes for a while. So as you all know, I've got this amazing group of friends, the Choo Choo Boys. We formed it back in August, all with a shared love for trains and especially Thomas and Friends. We got together, started having meetups, and filmed a few vlogs for the channel, which some may or may not be deleted soon, but more on that later. It was honestly a great time, at first. Among the group was Luna, someone who I initially got along with really well. Luna's from Michigan, and early on I thought they were chill. They sold me some cool wooden railway items for cheap, and we hung out a lot at these meetups. They were part of the group, and I thought that we were good friends. Luna is also trans, and I always made an effort to respect their identity as I do with everyone. But here's where things got complicated. For a while, I had no idea that Luna was talking bad about me behind my back to my friends. They'd been trying to turn the group against me, and they managed to get one person to not like me for a while. And I had no idea that it was happening. At the time, I was just going about my business thinking that everything was fine. I even defended Luna to the group, arguing to keep them in, so learning they had said all this really hurt. It wasn't until later that I realized how much damage had been done. Luna had been spreading negativity, and it was really hurting my relationships with some of my closest friends in the group. I never wanted to talk about this because I didn't want to create any drama, but it's become such a big issue now that it's important to address before anything else happens. During our December meetup, everything came to a head. In our group chat, Luna blew up at Javin, Grandpuff, on YouTube, in front of everyone. It was a huge scene, unnecessary, dramatic, and just not the kind of energy that we wanted in the group. That was the moment that the whole group started to realize who Luna truly was and what they had been doing. Now, I want to get into a few more details about why things went south with Luna. One thing that really bothered me was how Luna got mad at me for trying to buy items from them. Keep in mind, Luna was the one that always came to me looking to sell stuff. I was just showing interest in buying things that they were offering. But when I asked if they were selling anything, Luna got upset, and it just didn't make sense. If you're offering to sell things to me all the time, then why get mad about me trying to buy things? There was also a bit of history with Luna in the fandom. A few years ago, there was some drama between Luna and another member of our group. There were rumors that Luna had stolen a prop from the show from that member. Now, I have no idea if that's true. I wasn't involved in the situation, but the rest of the group decided to look past it and invite Luna into our circle anyway. We were willing to give Luna the benefit of the doubt, and I genuinely wanted to make sure that everyone felt included. But as things went on, Luna started making their identity as a trans person a bigger part of their personality. And when we eventually had to kick them out of the group, Luna started telling people that we were all transphobic. But the truth is, that's just not the case. We didn't kick Luna out because they're trans. We kicked them out because they were a toxic person to have around. Luna was always stirring up drama, and it wasn't something that we were willing to tolerate anymore. One thing Luna would always vent about was how their parents were transphobic and how it upsetted them that they couldn't be who they truly wanted to be, which I totally understood. No one should be held back because of their identity. But what frustrated me is that Luna got mad at me when I was upset about not booking a role in a Broadway show that I'd worked hard for. It bummed me out, and I only talked about it once, and Luna really didn't seem to care. But it was like I wasn't allowed to be upset about something in my life, but it was okay for them to be upset about theirs. It felt really unfair and honestly frustrating. And they've done nothing but hold this against me. It's worth noting that they use this against me in any way, shape, or form that they can because it's all the dirt that they really have on me. That I was upset once about not getting this role. It really just shows how immature they are. Another issue that came up was Luna getting mad at me for not crediting them in videos. Now, to be fair, Luna had a small part in the Halloween special, and they were included in the credits at the end of that video, but they weren't tagged in the description, and that's where the problem started. The thing is, Luna doesn't upload content to their channel, so when I went to tag them by using the @ button and search for their channel, nothing came up. I assumed it was fine at first since they weren't actively trying to grow an audience or really needed subscribers, as they didn't upload videos. To me, it didn't seem like a big deal, but Luna took it as a personal quarrel, which created unnecessary tension, and it felt like they were just looking for reasons to be upset rather than understanding the context of the situation. I explained why I didn't tag them multiple times, as again, their channel didn't come up, but they didn't seem to care, and they've also held this against me. We realized that Luna was more interested in stirring up trouble than being a positive part of the group. So after that incident with Javin, we made the tough decision to kick Luna out of the group. It wasn't an easy choice, but it was necessary. We needed to surround ourselves with people who genuinely supported each other and not people who created conflict and drama. Our goal was to have a group of good people who loved Thomas and would support everyone, and Luna didn't meet those standards anymore. Recently, Luna has been harassing members of our group online. We had a group channel that everyone had access to, and Luna took it upon themselves to change the description and say some really rude and hurtful things about all of us. They also called out another member of our group for being transphobic, which once again is completely false. We have a group dynamic where we poke fun of each other's relationships, but it's always in good fun. It wasn't exclusive to Luna at all. We make fun of Javin all the time. You can ask him. We'd always joke about how we just wanted to focus on the funny blue train instead of personal stuff. What sucked is that when Luna made all these changes to our group channel, this was less than a week after they had reached out saying that they were trying to better themselves. And to do this right after just shows how untrue it was. Additionally, Luna's behavior towards a younger member of our group has been inappropriate. This member, who asked me to share their experience without name-dropping them, told me that Luna made creepy comments saying, like, "You only whimper for me," and other weird, uncomfortable things. They also made a lot of sexual jokes, which were completely out of line and made the member feel uncomfortable. The member is also much younger than Luna, and this behavior was really unsettling for them. It's just another example of how Luna's actions have been toxic, and it's something that's caused a lot of pain and discomfort for our group. These comments were also made in private, making this member feel uncomfortable and alone. They have bravely stepped forward to share, and I'm glad that they are willing to now. Another member of our group had this to say. I knew Luna since 2022. I'd been friends with Robbie for quite a while, so I was aware of the prop drama. He was at the 2024 Entertainment Junction meetup with his dad. I knew who they were, but I wanted to give them a second chance. Over those next 4 months, it was hell for me and others. It mainly felt like stepping on eggshells around them. They shit-talked my friends to me and shit-talked me to my other friends, and got mad about every little thing. When I finally blocked them in December, they threw an absolute fit and has been harassing us ever since, so we all made the decision to block him. Overall, they're not a good person, and please to God, stay away from Wooden Railway Ryan. After Luna left the group, everyone came together. We apologized to each other for being misled, and we all made up. We were all in the same room that day having a meetup that Luna was not at, so that made it a lot easier. It felt good to restore the trust and friendship among the rest of us. We'd been moving forward, and now the group is even stronger than ever. I never wanted to make this video, but I just felt like it was necessary because I needed to talk about this drama before it was used against me. And I wanted to be upfront with you guys about what's going on. I want to address the channel real quick. I've always tried to keep the space positive, fun, and supportive. Luna was a part of some earlier videos, but after everything that's happened, I don't want them associated with my channel anymore, and I'm really thinking about taking them down. It's not about personal hatred, it's just that Luna's actions were not in line with the values that I really want to promote here. This space should be about shared interests, respect, and good vibes, and I'm not comfortable having someone who actively causes drama tied to all that. Unfortunately, I will not be answering questions about this. This is just way too convoluted, and I don't really want to get into it in the comments. It's a matter that I wanted to bring to light due to the fact that I don't want misinformation spread about me. I try to stay out of drama, but I needed to say this while I still could and say what I needed to. Thank you for watching. I know this isn't a usual video that I make, and it's not really edited. There's not a ton of fun graphics. It's just the one picture on the screen, but I really needed to put this out there while I still could. So thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully we'll be back to a normal upload schedule soon.